I was so excited that I got to go shopping with Dale and Kat and her mom and Dalton.
All Japan.
Oh yeah.
Well, you guys are making me a little nervous.
No pressure.
Oh, I lied. It's Taiwan.
That's still
But
old.
I'm gonna get it.
It is a ashtray, but on the back it has a telephone answering service.
Oh.
Made in Portugal. I liked that the piece was different. They were gloves and it was old because it didn't have an area code for the business. I thought this art pottery mug was funny. Bad day mug. It's squashed on one side and signed on the bottom. Here, Kat is looking up comps on this nightlight. Is that a tray?
It could be. I think it's a picture.
I think it's a box picture hanging thing.
It could go like on a mantle.
What about baby Jesus?
We had arrived here at the Big Goodwill later in the afternoon, but the store was pretty well stocked, and I kept finding mugs. And I kept buying the mugs I found. So this is a Fish's Eddy mug that has different dog commands on it. I thought that was different. And then I found this Mr. Strong mug, and I picked that up as well. And then this hobbyist piece, I was a little confused at why the ghost's head was upside down. Perhaps others went with it and maybe they were tumbling heads. I wasn't quite sure. So here I'm asking Kat, what do you think? Of what? The store. She's like, it's big. I think they both enjoyed their time here. This is a Kate Spade ampersand paperweight. And then I found a Mary Englebright cookie jar. This does sell very well, but it is over 13 inches tall, and shipping that makes me nervous. I realized when I was editing this video how quickly I jumped from things to things, and I apologized. We were having so much fun and talking a lot that I didn't get a lot of footage. So this is a Sears and Roebuck chicken canister. And going back to that dish that you saw, that pottery dish with the bluebird, unfortunately, when I took the price tag off, some of the paint came off. You will see it at the end of the video. So I'm not sure if I'm going to list that brown pottery bowl. The Mary Englebright cookie jar does sell extremely well. But again, shipping, no thank you. This was a marble trinket dish. It does have a Vermont marble exhibit sticker on it, but I think it was made in India. This is a stangle piece, but it had cracks in it. And these were a nice gold painted set of salt and pepper shakers, but they were very light and I didn't like the feel of them when I picked them up. These were Capiz shell gifts. It has a tropical fish and a crane. They're greeting cards, but you can use them as sun catchers in your window. They were new old stock, so I thought they were pretty. This was a cute little angel figurine playing the lute, I believe, right? Is that the correct instrument? It's a sweet little figurine. And then Dale spotted this figurine first, but she was not interested in it. And I said, if you're not going to take it, I am. And that is stamped Japan on a sticker there. And I believe this is probably from the 50s or 60s. Here is a painted egg. And let's see what else is in the blue section. A candlestick. Then the two dishes that are in the back, I like the color. They were contemporary false graph. I tend to say false craft. And then this was a Murano dolphin. The tail, I noticed at the end, one of the fins was broken. But then when I got home, one of the pectoral fins was also chipped. So I don't really think I'm going to list it. And then I was disappointed on this. I got this home and I washed it. I wash everything. And there's a crack on the handle on the bottom. So I'm not going to list that either. See what happens when you're having too much fun. You're not paying attention to what you're really looking at. So Dale and I were discussing glassy babies and how they're a good thing to look out for. We were hoping these were glassy babies, but they weren't. Glassy babies are votive candle holders. If you're like, what's a glassy baby? And here's a hobbyist piece, a little mouse in a rocking chair. And you can see behind the owl was the partner to it, little male mouse. We were looking at this it had a lot of wear on the terracotta, so I did not get that. I thought of Jocelyn with this jar of googly eyes. There he is. There's the mouse. And then I almost got these. These remind me of Boyd's Bear salt and pepper shakers. But the one bear who's sitting up, he has his arms out. Like, I didn't know if he puts his arms on her head or he was missing. See how his one arm is out? I don't know. It just seemed kind of strange. And these are a more contemporary set of teddy bear salt and pepper shakers, so I did leave those there. I like the old vintage ones. This figurine was cute, but her lipstick was a little messed up. And this was a nice vase. I think it was a contemporary vase, and then someone had painted Santa Claus on the side of it. They did a nice job. And here was a toad house. It was nice, and it was priced nicely. It was only $3.99, but it was really heavy. And I don't have any toads or frogs in my backyard, so I did not get that. I should have gotten this because when we went the next day to a antique mall, they had something made out of that same type of stone, and I think it was like $25, $30. So I should have gotten that, but I didn't know. I did pick up this Temptations. I thought it was a refrigerator dish. That's what I use mine for. It's actually a ramekin. And I liked the black color of it because Halloween's coming up and someone might need a replacement. So I got that. And let's see. I'm reaching back here. It looks like a vintage ashtray. I think it was a hobbyist piece. It was really worn in the center, and then there was a chip there on the edge, so I did put that one back. It was a neat shape, though. That was $3. And we were doing one more pass through, make sure we didn't, miss anything on the first trip through. Here was a whole bunch of dishes. So you got a whole bin of what I believe is Taylor Smith dishes. If I'm reading the logo right, it was kind of light. And then I thought this mug was neat because it had a whole bunch of professional cyclists in Trek jerseys. And this was pretty. I like the color of the white and gold on that large vase. And then here was another set of dishes. This was white lusterware or pearl lusterware. This was Geraldina china, and it's made in Poland. It was very pretty, but they were selling it as a lot, and that I would feel like I need to sell it as a lot and shipping all that once again. That's my excuse. Shipping. Let's see here. Now we're back in the Christmas section. And I'm looking for vintage things. And then in the Christmas section were these 3 shot glasses. And they had a foreign language that I thought was either Norwegian or Finnish. And it turns out they are Swedish. They are Boda Nova glasses, and they have different phrases on them in Swedish. Thank goodness for Google Translate. I liked how this was painted white and gold. And I don't know why I put it down. Probably because I was talking and distracted. But I did see this chicken figurine. And I liked the chicken figurine. So I liked how it didn't have any chips or cracks to the beak or the tail. And it's a nice little size. So I did get that. And then the last thing I was looking at was this really cute resin duck salt and pepper shaker. And I was like, oh, this is so cute. Look, there's no chips. There's no chips. And then when I got it up to the register, Dale and Kat both said, there's a chip to the foot. Completely missed it. See it? It's on the right foot. So I did not get that. So it is going to take a temporary ride in my cart. Here are a few photos from our shopping trip. Dalton was a super duper shopper. He's extremely cute and well behaved. He was a pleasure to shop with, and so were Kat and Dale. This is what the mug looks like on all of the sides, the different commands. You know I like dogs, so I thought this was neat. And then I'm going to show you the bicycling mug with all of the different cyclists on it. So I had a really great time meeting Dale and Kat in person. They are as nice as they seem on their videos. It's so nice to meet meet friends that you have and then meet the friends in person. And they're just as wonderful as you thought they would be. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see ya.